Hello, YouTube. I made an absolute killing at the thrift store today. So let's go over what I got. A Nintendo 64, or rather beat up Nintendo 64. Now, as much of a joke as the Nintendo 64 console was, I mean, it had a controller shaped like a spaceship with the most imprecise analog control stick in the world. It had some great games like Perfect Dark and Super Mario 64. What else was there? Pikmin was good. I think Pikmin was on N64. What else was there? Some of the James Bond games on here were really good. But anyway, I got this one for $10, and it's in pretty rough shape. It was obviously used. It does not have the RAM upgrade in it. It still has the jumper pack, which is not even memory. That's literally just a Terminator. It has cracked vents. It has a cracked vent right there, but that doesn't impede operation. I tested it at the store, and it actually does turn on. Whether it works or not, I don't know. But what I'm thinking I might do is clean this up and stick it on eBay, since I already have a Nintendo 64. And this one's in worse condition than the one I have, so it's probably fully functional. It just needs to be cleaned up, and I don't know if I can fix that. I might just leave the way it is so I don't screw with it. And probably stick this on eBay. Along as a set with that, I got this bin full of cords, which included the power supply. What's in here? Power supply, an RF switch made for Nintendo consoles, a Nintendo 64 transfer pack, which looks like it takes Game Boy cartridges. I think I remember these from back in the day. I think you used to use these to remember Pokemon Stadium? I think you used these to transfer Pokemon from those Game Boy games into your Pokemon Stadium game, so you could use your Pokemon in there, which is quite handy back in its day. So this I don't know how much it's worth. I doubt it's worth a damn thing, but whatever. I might just keep this accessory for nostalgic purposes. I got a PlayStation 2 memory card, which I actually was planning to purchase. So this is awesome. I wonder if there's any saved games on here. I'll have to look. So that's pretty cool. Well, it looks here to be a PlayStation 1 memory card, I think. I'll find out. It's got like what looks like a big old bubble chip in there or something. A coax cable. The shove-in type. A PlayStation composite cable, and a Nintendo composite cable. So I made an absolute killing today. This box alone is awesome. So let me stuff everything back in there and move on to the next items. Next thing. Yep, another Dreamcast for $8 with Sonic Adventure in it. That makes me very happy. The Sonic Adventure was an awesome game. It does power up. I tested it at the store. It turns on and everything. It came with not only a controller, but a memory card. That's fucking awesome, man. Came with a jumbo pack ×2 memory card, which appears to have an SST chip inside of it. But this is awesome. This means I'm going to have room to save my games on, although the thing seems to be falling apart. But looks like it was just glued in, so I can fix that if I really have to. As long as it works, I don't care. It's made by Nyko. Control stick seems to be in good condition. Hopefully these buttons work still. But hey, now I have 2 Dreamcast controllers and another working Dreamcast console, so now I can ditch the broken one I have. Since that's useless now. This thing came with cords attached, composite cable, and just your standard boombox power cord. Didn't have any accessories. It has the modem in it, so I didn't get lucky and get an Ethernet adapter. But those are like $200 on eBay, so there you go. And the final thing, a fatty PS2 for $10 with a controller. A controller that's not all melted, unlike the one I got from GameStop. GameStop really needs to work on that. They need to not spray solvents on these thumbsticks because it dissolves the rubber and melts it. Unplug the controller because it's just in the way. But yes, this is a fatty PS2, and it's remarkably clean. It's one of the cleanest. I have never, not yet, until now, seen a clean PS2 at the Goodwill. This is the first time I've ever seen one. There's no cigarette dust in the vents. It's not in the least bit dusty. It's almost like it was barely used. Especially when you look at the fan in the back. The fan is perfectly clean almost. Normally I just see caked up crap in those, which is amazing. How dirty is it in the expansion bay? It is perfectly clean in there. Wow. That is incredible. This I think was the best find, because you never find stuff this clean, ever. I powered it on and it does work. So I have the composite cable in that box over there. I have a controller over here. I was actually going to purchase a controller as well, so I got a bunch of stuff that I was planning to purchase off of Amazon with this whole bundle here. So this is just awesome, man. I did get a few games. I did get a game as well. They had Crash Bandicoot Warped, so I got that. That is a game I remember very well from my childhood. That was a great game. Crash Bandicoot 2 and Crash Bandicoot Warped were two of the best Crash games ever made. Along with Crash Team Racing and Crash Bash. Crash Bash is one of my favorites. So, yeah. An old game to play on my PS2. What a wonderful day. So, I made an absolute killing at the thrift store today. I could not be more pleased with what I found. It just shows that the summer is a really good time to find stuff like this. So, take a look at your local thrift shops. You might find something good. This N64, though, that was a lucky find. I hope that cleans up well, because that'll end up on eBay. I'm going to keep the PS2. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Dreamcast yet. I'm going to keep the controller and the accessory. The controller is going to, and the memory card are going to stay mine for sure. The console itself, I am not sure yet. I'm gonna probably find out what version of the console it is and see what I can do with it. And just play around with it. As far as the PS2 goes, it's going to be used as a PS2. You can't get more simple than that. There you go. And the N64 will probably end up on eBay. One way or another, it'll probably get sold. So that's the thrift store scores for today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good one, everybody. Ciao.